There's always a benefit to shopping around for a loan. Money is a commodity, so someone can't give you $1 in exchange for 90 cents and stay in business. So a lot of the fancy commercials that you hear or that you read about that sound so fantastic, oftentimes are window dressing. It's like the person who says to you, I'll give you that 1% mortgage. They're really not. So you want to shop around, you want to find someone who you really have a rapport with. You should shop for a loan, and this is my opinion. I've always been in favor of you shopping for a loan one-on-one in terms of meeting the person, if possible, talking to them directly on the phone, as opposed to doing strictly a rate quote on the internet. Not to say that people don't have good experiences on the internet, but I've always felt, I'm old-fashioned this way, because I've been around for a long time, that when you are working with somebody, you want to have the best sense possible of them. In the same way you would shop around for a real estate agent, this person is representing your best interest in your biggest debt you're probably ever going to have. Shop around, so it's not just a question of interest rate. Do you trust the person that you're going to actually work with to get the job done? Ask for recommendations. Who else has used this person? How long have you been in business? And not that alone is a measuring stick, because someone who's just started out is going to be very eager to please you. That person might do a better job for you than the old crusty sea dog who's kind of burnt out of the whole thing. So you do want to know a little bit about the person. If they have closed transactions, maybe ask for some referrals, get a sense of who the companies that they're working for. With the internet today, you can look for anything. You can do the history of that person, check out their website, and get a real good idea of what they're about. I have clients though all over the country who I've never met except on the phone. But again, we talk. And so I have a sense of what's important to them and what they want. And they tell me what's important to them too. So we have a communication going on, a dialogue. I just think it's important more so than trying to do something on the internet in that case. I've talked to realtors over the years where it comes down to crunch time. And now they're trying to close a transaction and they can't. Either the broker's not returning phone calls, they can't find the broker, and even though they have a letter in hand, they can't do the transaction, any number of things. And that goes back to the question earlier about what should you do to check out somebody. Really, rate alone is not the most important thing. I can tell you that I've got a 4% loan, but if I can't close it, it doesn't really matter. So again, that whole trust issue is really important.